Okay, let's start. Vasudevasutam devam कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरु गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वर गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। Okay. We'll start with reciting our 12th shlok. Sorry, chapter 12, and we're gonna sing from 1 to 6, right? So what we can do is, Krish, I think let's start by you singing, and then everybody will get chance every single class. Okay, so we will do the rotation like we used to do it. I think that's gonna give a chance for everybody to lead the shlok. So one line you sing, and then everybody will sing that one line, and then you sing the second line, and everybody will sing the second line, right? No, all of them. It's gonna take too much time. Is it so?
Yeah.
So then we should sing, like I want like them to sing too, but then it becomes
Just do the new one then if you want, and then we can all say together.
Yeah.
Well, and then you can say the past one and the next.
okay. So the past one, how about we all sing together then? That's
And
good.
then we
Okay.
do the new one with
New one?
corresponds, and then you pass the new one together. Like one pass, then like one before.
Okay. Okay. Let's sing all together. So then we will do one. So we can do this. Hello guys, listen. So we sing all of them together, and then online kids will sing together. Is that how we were used to do that? We will do that.
And then we do a new one
Okay. Okay. Let's do it then.
with corresponds.
So we will sing it, and then you guys will sing it. Is that good? We good? Okay. Awesome. Let's sing it. Arjunuvacha evam satatayukta ye bhaktastam paryupasate ye chapakshara avyaktam tesham ge yoga vittamam. Shri Bhagwan uvacha maya veshamano ye mam nityayukta upasate shraddhaya paryopetas te me yuktatammata ye त्वक्षरं अनिर्देशम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्र समचिन्त्यं च कूटस्थम् अचलं ध्रुवं संयम्येन्द्रियं ग्रामं सर्वत्र समबुद्धये ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रतः क्लेशोऽधिकरस्तेषाम् अव्यक्तं सक्तचेतसाम् अव्यक्ता हि गतिर्दुःखं देहवर्धितवाप्यते ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्परा अनन्येनैव योगेन मां ध्यायन्तम् उपासते. Okay, you guys ready? Okay, you guys can start from 1 to 6. You have to unmute, guys.
Okay.
Awesome. Ready? 1, 2, 3, start.
Yes.
Arjunuvacha
75. Evam satatayuktaye bhaktasvam paryupasate ye chapi aksharam avyaktam tesam ke yoga Cha Maya Vesya Mano Ye Mam Nitya Yukta Upasate Shraddhaya Parayopetas Te Me Yukta Tamamata Yitvaksaramanirnishya Vasate Sarvatagamachintyam cha Kutasammachalam dhruvam Sanyendriyagramam Sarvatra samabuddhaya Te prapnuvanti mameva Sarvabhutahite rata Kakatarattesam Avyaktasakta chetasam Avyakta hi gatir dukham Dehavat vedavapyate
Yetu sarvani karmani maya sanyasya matvaram.
Ananyenaiva yogena Mam jayanta upasate Tesam aham samudhat.
Okay, we can add the seventh one because Sane wants us to add the seventh one. He's like, why are you not adding the seventh one, right? Okay, so let's do the seventh one. Sane, you want to lead the shlok? Sing the first line and then sing the whole first line. We all will repeat it, and then sing the second line and we all will repeat it, and we will repeat all together. Good? Okay, come on.
Which look?
The seventh one.
Oh. Tesham aham samudarta
Tesham aham samudarta
Mrityu samsara sagarat
Mrityu sansara sagarat
Bhavami na chirat partha
Bhavami na chirar partha
Maya vesita chetasam
Maya veshita chetasam. Very good. Okay, all together, guys. Let's. Teshamaham samudarta Mrityu sansara sagara Bhavami nachirat partha Maya veshita chetasam. Very good, very good. Okay, so let's go. So next time we will sing from 1 to 7, right? But we will not add any more for next couple weeks. You good? Okay, let's do our quick meditation for 2 minutes. And we're gonna do pranayam with it, right? So control our breathing. So we're gonna do the right nostril first and then the left nostril, right? So 2 fingers and thumb. Now you should remember, okay? 8, 4 and 16. Good. Okay. Ready?
Is it A16 4?
I'm gonna do twice. So 4, 16 and 8. Okay, we're gonna think in our heart, we are the strongest one. With the grace of God, we can do everything. We are strong. Okay. Open your eyes slowly. Sometimes when you close our eyes, there are so many thoughts keep coming, right? At that time, we want to pull our thoughts and bring it to thinking about that, hey, we are, calming our thoughts down, and we are making sure that we are thinking that we are strong. That's what we need to bring our thought back to that, right? And sometimes chanting mantra in your mind, like Om Namah Shivaya or any mantra, Krishna, any of them, you can pick any mantra, and then if you chant, that helps you concentrate also. So those are the trick when you do meditation, not to have a lot of thoughts coming. That helps. So today we will start our class by playing a little small game that I hopefully your parents told you that we're gonna do this today. So we're gonna play two, what do we say? Two truth and one false. What? One lie. Two truth and one lie. Okay. So what we're gonna do is, I will start the game so you will know the rules. So we're gonna do, everybody will say two truth and one lie of whatever knowledge you got out of Gita class. You can say any statement. So 3 statements you have to do, in which 2 should be true and 1 should be false, right? That is not true. So you can pick any topic. It's not only Gita. We went different topics too, like we did Janmashtami or Shivratri or all those other festivals that we did, Rakhi and this thing. So you can pick any topic, right? So 2 truth and 1 lie. So I'm going to start because I'm going to give you an example like how it could be. So you guys have to raise your hand if you know what you want to, like what did I say truth and what did I say lie. Okay?
How about let's do it like this, like everyone writes down 1, 2, or 3 based on like which one they think is a lie, and then you tell which one after, and then everyone goes around and does it.
Yeah, or yeah, we can do that.
Right?
But
Do it in chat.
Huh? No, like just write on your notebook.
yeah, okay. So everybody will pick a number. Number 1 statement was lie, or number 2 statement was lie, number 3 statement was lie, and then I will tell you what statement was lie, and then you correct it whether you got the correct or not. Everybody ready? We ready? Okay. So my 3 statements are: we are listening Sanjay talking to Dhritarashtra in Gita. The whole Gita is in the voice of Sanjay. That's my first statement. So whole Gita is in the narration of Sanjay. Next is that whenever there is decline of righteousness, God appears. The third is Karma Yoga is daily activities. Which one is true and which one is lie? So you guys have 2 seconds to write it. Let's do 10 seconds to write it. So anybody wants me to repeat any of my statements? Just repeat it? Okay. So the first statement is Sanjay is narrating the entire Gita to Dhritarashtra. Second statement is that whenever there is decline in righteousness, God appears. The third statement is Karma Yoga is daily activities. Okay. What did you say, Sia, and what number?
We think the first one is a lie.
The first one is a lie. Okay. Anybody else?
Think different.
Yes, Sanjay and Sanay and Saisha.
Yeah, I think the third one is a lie.
Third one is a lie. What about you, Saisha?
I think the second one's the lie.
The second one is lie. Okay. What do you think, Swara? Number 1 is lie. What about you, Risha?
The third one?
Third one is lie. And Reha? The number 1 is lie. Okay, Sean.
Huh?
What one is lie?
1.
What one is lie? Krish.
Isn't it number 1?
Oh my
No,
god.
no, it's not number one.
Okay,
I'm
okay,
dumb.
now-
It's number
now-
two. It's number two.
no.
It's number two. It's number two. It's
Forget
number two.
it,
It's
you
number
guys
two.
are already
It's number
failed.
two.
Did
It's
you
number
say
two.
karma or
It's number two.
I said
It's
decline
number
of
two.
righteousness.
It's number
God
two.
comes.
Ah.
That's true.
Ah.
Okay. Because that's how
Okay,
you
let me give you the answer.
It's number one. It's
Okay, so
What?
Sana, you are right. Number 3 is wrong. I did Karma Yoga is daily activity. It's not. Karma
Oh,
Yoga
yes,
is
it is.
spiritualizing the daily
I think you
activity.
said karm.
Karma Yoga.
Oh,
I didn't hear
same.
yoga.
Yeah, right, liars.
I thought you
Okay,
said karma.
so Karma Yoga is spiritualizing the daily activity. All daily activities we do, that's not Karma Yoga, that's karma, right?
Yeah,
We're just doing
exactly, that's
karma.
what I thought you
Exactly,
But
that's
Karma
what-
Yoga is spiritualizing the daily activity. But the first, when people say the first one was incorrect, yes, Sanjay is telling whole
I knew that.
Mahabharat from Dhritarashtra, right? In front of the Dhritarashtra. First slok of Gita, chapter number 1, it starts with Sanjay Uvacha or Dhritarashtra Uvacha, right? So Dhritarashtra and Sanjay are having this conversation, and Sanjay is telling the whole story that's happening at the battlefield to Dhritarashtra. So that statement is right. And we already study whenever there is a decline in righteousness, God comes, right? So second statement was correct. The third statement was wrong, right? Okay.
Karma yoga.
Karma yoga is not the daily activities. It's spiritualizing the daily activity, right? So there is a word was missing in that statement, and that makes the whole meaning different. Okay. Who is ready for next one?
Hold on.
Come on. You guys are ready?
Alright.
You got it?
Okay.
Okay.
Wait. I can't.
Sean, be loud, and if they have to listen it too. So can you please come past? Come इधर बेटा इधर आके बैठ थोड़ा पास है बेटा तो सब सुन सके.
Okay. First one. Annamaya kosha is bliss. Okay.
Annamaya kosha is bliss, he said, number 1.
The second one thing that stops us from communication with God is anger on someone else.
Okay, one thing that stop communication with God is anger on somebody else. Okay, that's the second statement. What is the
And-
third one?
Third one is yagna is fire.
All the yagnas are fire sacrifice. Hey Nanu,
You have
then you have
Wait,
to.
what?
No,
Fire sacrifice is yagna.
Oh, fire sacrifice is yagna. So he has 3 statements. I already forgot the first one.
The first one is
Annamaya
Annamaya
kosha.
Annamaya
bliss.
kosha is the bliss, right? He said Annamaya kosha is bliss. Then he said that any communication that we do to God, when we are upset at somebody else, that is an obstacle. And number 3 is that
Bro. A fire sacrifice
a
is
fire
yagna.
sacrifice is yagna. So who's gonna give the answer? Which is true, which is lie? Yes, yeah.
What was the second one?
Second one was that when you communicate with the God, one obstacle says when you are upset at somebody else, when you are angry at somebody else. That becomes an abstraction in obstacle in communicating with God.
I think it's the first one.
It's the first one, okay. Okay, who else? Yes, Anna. Number 1? Okay, the first one. Who else? Risha number 1, okay.
Anyone different.
What about anybody else? Okay, Saisha number 1. Okay. Number 1? Okay. So now whoever is saying number 1, give me the right statement too. What is the right statement then? Annamaya kosha is bliss. So what is Annamaya kosha? Annamaya kosha is what sheet? There are 5 sheets, right? Annamaya kosha, Manomaya kosha, Pranamaya kosha, Manomaya kosha, Vijnanamaya kosha, and then Anandmaya kosha. So bliss is Anandmaya kosha. So what is Annamaya kosha? You guys remember? It's the body, the first sheet. Body is Annamaya Kosha. So you guys are right. Number 1 was wrong. Okay.
Can I go?
Who else? No, let me take one from there. Okay, you guys are ready? Sanay, you want to go next?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead.
Wait 1 second. I need to get it. Okay. So 1 second. So, the first one is you should do your duty without looking for a reward.
Okay.
My second one is you are the body. And the third one is the soul is eternal.
Okay. What is the false? Okay, everybody heard that?
Number 5.
Number 2, Saisha said. Okay, who else?
It's number 4.
Number 2?
It's number 4.
Good.
Number 2.
Number 2 here also. Anybody here?
Number 3.
Reha?
No.
Number 2. Okay. So everybody got it. It's a really good clear indication that you lied on number 2, Shane. So what is the truth in that number 2? What
You
is
are
it?
the soul.
You are the soul. You are not the body. And he said you are the body. So good job. Okay. Who next? Come on. One more time from here. Avi, you want to go?
Okay.
Avi or Sia, anybody?
Okay, my first one is that the people who follow disciplines are ready for enlightenment.
Mm-hmm.
My second one is there are 4 yogas that you learn about in the Gita. And my third one is we are this body, mind, and intellect.
Okay. Good. So this is very clear cut also. Okay. So what is it? Saisa, number 2? Number 3? Who is saying Swara? Number 2? Okay, Risha is number 3. Sana, what do you say? Number 3? Reha? Number 2? Sia, number 3? Number 3. Okay. So it is
Number 3.
what is it, Avi? I want you to answer it.
It's number 3.
Number 3. And why it is?
Because we aren't this body, mind, and intellect.
We are not this body, mind, and intellect. So number 2 was correct, and number 3 was wrong because we are not body, mind, and intellect. So great. Okay, Sia, you want to go next?
Okay, so my first statement is you are born enlightened.
Mm-hmm.
My second one is the ratio to breathing is 4, 16, 8.
Mm-hmm.
And my last one is worrying for someone is a way to be distracted by praying.
Very good. Okay. Answer, guys here. Okay, answer, Sasha. 1. Sane, answer. 1. Swara. 1 and Reha 1. Okay, so that is correct. Sia, you want to? Oh, I'm sorry. Sia, you want to say what is correct?
You have to do stuff to become enlightened.
And
you can't be born
Yeah,
enlightened.
true. Good job. Nice job. Okay,
You could.
Sasha, you want to go?
Wait. No,
First one is desire is difficult to conquer.
Uh-huh.
The second one is the way of action is predictable. And the third one is Brahman is God.
Okay.
First one in the page.
So, okay, do you want to hear anything or you got it? Everybody heard it? Okay. So, Sia, you said number 2. Risha?
Can you repeat it?
Can you repeat it, Sasha?
Okay, so the first one is desire is difficult to conquer.
Mm-hmm.
The second one is the way of action is predictable. And the third one is Brahman is God.
Okay, number 2. Reha? Number 2. Okay. So everybody said number 2. Let's see what Sasha thinks.
It is number 2.
Okay, so what is the right answer to that? Right statement?
The way of action is mysterious.
Yeah, mysterious. Okay, good job. Okay. Reha, you want to go next?
I don't have mine yet.
Oh,
Can I
okay,
go?
okay. Okay, yeah. Let me go.
I'm just
Risha, you.
I'm just looking through my notes.
Okay. So you come back. Then, Risha, you want to go next?
Okay, so my first one is that karma is serving the world and yoga is serving yourself. My second one is that there are 3 internal organs. And my third one is you can't only do bad, you have to you devote all actions to God.
Okay. What can you just specify the 3 organs? Do you guys want to know about that? Okay, you got it. Everybody got it. Okay.
What was the third one?
Answer.
The third one was you devote.
You devote your. What was it? Third one again, Alicia?
Devote actions to God.
Okay, devote actions to God. Okay. What is the right answer, guys?
Wait, what is it?
Wrong. Sorry, Rod is
What is it,
wrong.
Leon?
So number 1 is wrong.
Can
Okay.
you repeat that?
Can you
What
repeat
is-
it, Rajat?
What is it?
Yeah. So the first one is karma means serving the world and yoga means serving yourself. The second one is there are 3 internal organs. And the third one is devote actions to God.
Okay. What is the answer? Wrong answer. 1. Oh, everybody's saying 1. Okay. Reha saying
2.
1
He
and
said one. He
what
said
what
he
is
locked
Sunny
in
say?
one. He locked in one. Sean
I
locked
cannot
in
see
one.
your
Sean
fingers.
locked in one.
2. Okay.
Sean
Two,
locked
two,
in
two,
one.
two.
Sean locked
So-
in one. Sean locked in one.
Okay, Risha, you answer it, beta.
I used my.
It's 2.
It's
There are 4
There's
internal
5.
organs.
5.
Yeah, yeah, right. There are 5. So good job. Okay, now Sora, you want to go?
I didn't do it yet.
Oh, okay. Okay, Krish, you want to go?
Yes. I'd love to go. Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay. So my first one is the knowledge given from Krishna was first given to Manu, the first human.
Okay.
Okay. My second one is Krishna is born. Okay. And then my third one is the order of most prevalent gunas of a Kshatriya is Rajasic, then Sattvic, then Tamasic.
Okay. Did you guys hear
I'll
that?
probably need to have to say it again.
Okay, one more time repeat
Okay,
it. Statement
repeat again.
1.
The knowledge given from Krishna was first given to Manu, the first human.
Okay.
Okay? The second one is that Krishna is born. And the third one is that Kshatriya's gunas that are most prevalent are first Rajasic, then Sattvic, then
Then
Tamasic.
Tamasic. Okay. You got it? Number 3. So Sia says number 3. Avi says number 1. Risha says number 2. Saisha says number 2. Sane says number 1.
Wait, what was number 1?
Reha number 2. Okay.
Should I repeat everything?
And no, Reha says number
Number
3.
1 was knowledge given from Krishna was first given to Manu, who was the first human.
There are two different kind of statements that can be false here.
Yeah.
Okay, let Krish answer,
One.
then we will discuss.
Okay.
Okay.
So Manu was the first human, but Krishna did not give the knowledge to him first. Krishna gave the knowledge to Surya Bhagwan, which is Vivashvan.
Vivashvan. Yes. So
Vivashvan.
Krishna Bhagwan gave the knowledge first to Surya Bhagwan, if you remember Vivashvan, and then from Vivashvan
And
it
then
went
Vivashvan gave it to Manu.
to yeah.
So why
it
the 2
went to-
false ones?
Because
Krishna
false,
is
because
no.
Krishna didn't give it to Manu.
It falls, but then another statement can be false as
That,
Krishna
like-
is born. If you feel like Krishna is a consciousness, you will not say he's born.
Ooh.
Oh wait, I meant. Oh shoot,
Yeah,
I said it wrong. I meant to say Krishna's unborn.
unborn. You said
That's
born.
on me.
So there are
Hey, if
two
you
statements.
answered 1 or 2, you got it right.
You got the
Sorry,
right
sorry.
answer.
That's on me. That's on me. If you answered 1 or 2, you got it right.
Oh, you got
That's
it.
on me,
Okay,
that's on me.
so let's say, Reha, you ready?
I meant
Okay.
to say unborn both times.
Okay, number 1, Karma Yoga helps to purify your mind.
Okay.
Number 2, Karma Yoga is also the service to God without asking anything for self, like that's what it's defined as. And number three, Sthitta Prajna is unstable knowledge.
Okay. Let's say, come on. Sean says 3. Krish, what do you say? 3. Resha's 3. Sia 3.
Don't say ours.
Okay. Sunny 3. Sasha 3. All 3s. Okay. Reha, you want to answer it? Why and what?
Obviously 3, because Stitha Prajna is stable knowledge.
Good job. Great. Okay. Swara, last but not the least, huh? You ready?
The numbers we use while breathing are 8, 4, and 16.
Okay.
We are always doing action,
Okay.
and people do not waste their energy when they eat the wrong thing at the wrong time.
Okay.
Wait, what did she say? 8, 4, 16?
Yeah. Did you say the breathing was 4?
8, 4, 16.
I said the numbers we use while breathing are 8, 4, and 16.
Okay. 8 4s.
Like
Okay.
in that order?
So what did you answer? Huh?
I don't know the real order. I just said the numbers.
Okay.
Oh.
She just said the number, so it was not there. Okay. So Sia and Risha say, everybody says number 3, 3, 3. Sade, Saisha, number 3, number 3, number 3. Swara, what's the right answer? What's the wrong right answer?
3.
Number 3. Okay. Good job, guys. You guys have a good game. Good game. Good job, guys. Thank you for coming prepared for this with the short notice. So, we need to. Sasha, you want to say something, Raja? No? Okay. So, we're gonna, it's just, checking your knowledge, right? So, we're gonna keep doing certain these kind of things so we can check where you guys are and how the knowledge is going with you. Okay? Okay, let's start with our Gita Shloks, chapter number 4. That's what we are doing right now. And we have done until which Shlok?
We've done until 31.
We did a 31? Okay. So we have done with 31. Guys, you remember last time we discussed about like EQ versus IQ and stuff like that? Do you guys remember?
What?
What was EQ?
Emotional
Question.
something.
Question, but intelligence you can say.
No,
also.
EI, isn't it?
EI, yeah, emotional intelligence, right? So we think about that we should be aware of our emotions, right? That's what we say. We should be aware of other people's emotions too. So, people say that you can get a good job by being smart in IQ, like high IQ, you can get a good job. But, Krishu Bandhu, yeah.
Was there a lot to write last class?
Yeah.
Like a
always a
page,
lot to write.
like a page worth?
Like 3 pages. Dude, isn't it longer in that class?
Well, like a page worth of stuff.
Raja, enter karna.
But was there page worth of stuff to write?
Okay. So we talk about like we should have a self-awareness of emotions that are coming from ourselves and also from the other people, right? So we talk about that. Then we talk about self-discipline is important, right? We came to our EQ topic because we were talking about self-discipline, right? So Krishna Bhagavan says it's very important to self-discipline and control our emotions and our desire, right? So in EQ we talk about those two things. Then there is a motivation, empathy, and then social status, right? So we talk about that a little bit, but how it is important for us to control ourselves, that's very important, right? Because the desires will pull you everywhere. If we don't have the self-control, then we cannot reach to our goal. Like it's going to pull us everywhere, and then it's always going to be like no happiness at the end of the tunnel. We will think like, oh, there is no happiness in our life because all the desires will pull us around. So that's what we were talking about it. Now we did talk about that marshmallow, right? The experiment, and we discussed that the kids who are really controlling for the later gratification, they were more successful, right? They were more successful and they were more calm in their college. They went to the college life and they were more calm than kids who couldn't control themselves, and they eat the first marshmallow and did not wait for the second one to come, right? So we talk about this. So now we're gonna go back to actually we're gonna go to slok number 32 and we're gonna talk about that a little bit. Okay, so who's gonna read? Okay, slok number 32. You guys are ready? Chapter 4, slok number 32. Ready? Everybody has the book open? You guys good? Thumbs up if you are ready to read.
Yes.
Okay.
What page is it?
Can somebody tell the page number?
207.
207. Okay. You ready, buddy? Okay. Everybody good, right? Okay.
Evam bahuvida yagna
Evam bahuvida yagna
vitata brahmano mukhe
vitata brahmano mukhe
karma jan viditan sarvan
karma jan viditan sarvan
evam nyatva vimokshase
evam nyatva vimokshase. Okay, we all will sing together. Evam bahuvidha yagna vitata brahmano mukhe karma jan viditan sarvan evam nyatva vimokshase. Okay, so many such form of sacrifice have been set forth in detail in Vedas. So we talk about 12 yagnas. You remember, guys, right? So what he's saying, many such forms of sacrifice. When we talk about yagna, it always say a word of sacrifice, right? It's not about sacrificing something. It's just when yagna is related to sacrifice something in the fire, right? So we put something in the fire. So that's the sacrifice that they are talking about here. So many such form of sacrifice have been set forth in detail in Vedas. Know them all in involving the action of mind, senses and body. Thus, knowing the truth about them, you shall be freed from the bondage of action through their performance. Okay, so now Krishna Bhagavan is concluding about all the 12 yagnas that he mentioned, right? So what he is saying here, that he is saying that all these are mentioned in Vedas and many more, not just these 12, and many more are being added in Vedas. Vedas has so many yagnas, right? He just mentioned 12 of these here. It's not that all of them he mentioned it here, right? So it's only 12 of them are mentioned here, but he's saying there are many more, right? So Vedas has all the karma kanda section, right? You remember we in the initial when we were starting the Gita, we talk about Upanishad. So Upanishad has two separate parts. One is all karma kanda. Karma kanda means all these rituals, the pujas, the yagnas are given there. And the other part is the one that we get the knowledge from, right? So Krishna Bhagavan is saying there is many of these kind of sacrifices, these kind of yagna are given in Vedas, but they all are action of your body, mind and your senses. Because you know what happens is all these yagna you have to do something, right? So like if we say yagna of, let's say yagna of senses that we discussed, right? So you are giving up all the senses, not using of senses, that's one kind of yagna. Then another yagna that Krishna Bhagavan says that we are using all the senses and devoting it to God, right? So all those yagna we have to do some. Vow of silence, that's a yagna, right? So we are doing it, or we are giving some monetary help to somebody, that's one kind of yagna. But all these yagnas are doing certain kind of action, right? So, and it is a body or sense or our mind or intellect is involved in those yagna. So that's what it is saying. And every religion has these kind of practices. It's not only in Hindu, in Christianity, in Islam, every religion has certain kind of prayer, certain kind of swadhyay, certain kind of things that you have to do, right? A certain kind of rituals that you have to follow. But all of them are related to the action. Out of these 12 yagna, 11 are you have to do something. Only one yagna that you don't have to do something is yagna of knowledge, right? Even to gain knowledge, you have to come to the class, or you have to study, or you have to do it. But the first yagna that he explained, Brahma Arpanam Brahmahavi, in that, knowing that the whole world is Brahman, that you don't have to do any action, right? It is like you are experiencing it. It's not about doing anything, it's experiencing it, right? So God in this says that everything that you have to do in all these yagna, there are many other yagnas too, but everything is involved in certain kind of action. Yes, yeah, beta.
I have a math class that I kind of have to go.
Yeah. I know you guys have to go, so you guys can leave. I'm
Okay.
gonna not.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
bye. So then we're gonna do, so like in other religions, if you look at it, we talk about like what is the holy day, which day is the holy day, right? In every religion it's different kind of holy day. Like in Christianity, Sunday is the holy day, right? Then in Judaism, if you go, then Saturday is the holy day. On Islam, Friday is the holy day. In Hindu, there are also separated by God. Like Monday is the Shiva day, Tuesday is another God day, Mata, Mata Devi day. Then Wednesday is Ganpati day, Ganesh day. So there are many days. Like so we talk about that hey, when you come to the point, when there will be a point when it comes, like you will say every day is a holy day, right? But at that, till that point, you don't get to that point. What you do is you follow one kind of practices, right? Now God is definitely saying here is there are many practices. Knowing truth about them, what's going to happen is you will come out of the bondage of action. So he's not saying not do any yagna. He's saying you have to do these kind of yagnas, right? So what the suggestion he's doing, that you have to perform one of these yagna, not 11 or 12 of yagnas, but you have to perform some of these to get to the next level, right? So let's say that how all the 12 yagnas given to you are the main important yagnas, right? There are many, but the 12 yagnas that Krishna Bhagavan gave, and he's saying you should be doing one of these. What is going to do it? It's going to take you out of bondage of action. But then what happened is they're going to purify your mind, and you will be ready for that highest yagna. And what is the highest yagna?
The highest yagna is the one for God.
What is the highest yagna?
The one given for God.
Which one is the highest one? Do you guys remember?
Do yagna to God, like sacrifice lower self to higher self.
Lower self to higher self. And what is that yagna? Brahma Padam Brahmahavi. That yagna is the highest yagna, right? To go there, you have to do something, right? Until you are not gonna do something about the lower yagnas, you will not be able to reach. Because again, think about it, we are not purified right now, right? We are not purified, our mind is not purified, our heart is not purified. To make purified, we have to do either chanting, japa, doing puja, doing dravya yagya, giving donations, stuff like this. You guys have to do that. We all have to do that to reach to the highest one, right? So that's what it is saying. But remember that all of the yagnas there is an action to it. Yes, Risha, you want to leave, Raja?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I will close the class too early. Bye. Take care, guys. Okay. So that's what he is saying. He's talking about that, and then you have to perform something, right? So if we are not performing anything, like you are coming to the Gita class, right? So this is an action that you are performing to purify yourself, right? This is definitely once a week we are doing it, but again you have to bring the discipline in everyday life, right? So day to day, are you reading mantra every day, like even doing puja or doing some kind of, you are putting a diya, lighting a diya in front of God, something or somewhere you have to bring that discipline in everyday life, right? That's what Krishna Bhagavan is saying. That's going to help you to get to the higher yagna, right? Okay, so I think probably we're going to close the class here with this, and then we will do the remaining next time. Hey, you know what, I forgot to tell you guys, we do not have the class next time, so we're gonna have 1 week gap again, and we're gonna have the class the following weekend. Okay, and did you tell Sanya? Okay, you will text it. Okay, let's close it, guys. Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamshachanuramardhanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadguru Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Guru Namah. Krishna Paramastu. Sanay, are you